Hello everyone, good evening to you all. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Let's do a little bit of fishing, shall we? Mikey, Michael, Nick, Master Eden, Lael, Monica, Buffalo Bill, welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you all for being here. I noticed that Alex hit 25, and it looks like a lot of people are on track to hit 25 either today or tomorrow in the guild. That's really cool to see. You guys have been playing a lot. I guess, like, realistically, there's not really a big rush to level this up. Seeing as how we're going to be capped at 150 anyway. And it's, like, relatively easy to hit 150 fishing. Kind of the same thing with cooking, like, we're already at 98 out of 150. We're going to be there in no time. Wendell, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. We'll do a little bit more and then we'll go cook all this stuff and then we will head back into Westfall. Normally if it were hardcore I might not do these quests, but yeah, I want to do everything I can in Westfall. I'd like to start getting the Dead Mines quest together so that maybe tomorrow or the day after I can do Dead Mines. Mike, good afternoon. Thanks for being here. Kaylin, Mr. Chewy, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon, guys. How am I liking Sod? I'm liking it a lot. Yeah, I'm liking it enough to wish that I could play like more than I have played, and I've played a lot. But I still wish I could play more, because I'm having a really good time. Stormwind music is kicking out a little loud. Luca, thanks for being here, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for checking out the stream. Justin, good afternoon. Welcome. Master Eden, maybe in your case. In my case, it's just a sense of like personal responsibility to every aspect of my life. That's what stops me. But that might be true. What you said might be true in your case. It's not true in my case. What's true in my case is like while I would like to do more like of playing the game, there's also a lot of other stuff that I like to do. So it's like it's not that I wish I could sub out like something I'm currently doing to play more of the game. I wish I could create more hours in the day. I mean, I could do that. I could wake up earlier, you know. That's also just like a personal lifestyle choice. Let's see. Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's go to Westfall and let's get going. There we go. We have our sword equipped. We are good to go. Leo, you're just waking up? That's fine, man. I've had many times in my life where I've had kind of a reverse schedule. We have a world to save, runes to collect. Yeah, that's true, but it'll always be here. Level 25 is not going anywhere, you know. We are on the Lone Wolf server, Mr. Chewy, which is a PvP server. Just so you know. Nice, Amy. Nice, nice. See, I didn't have to watch the end of the game. They were gonna win or lose all on their own. I'm happy they won. That's awesome. 9-3. Is that the same as the Chiefs record? 9-3. Wendell, you rush 25 so you can help guildies. Yeah, I get it. I mean, if you have the time and energy to rush 25, like I totally get it. Like I said, if I had 5 more hours in the day, then I probably would be 25 already. And like at the same time, like I could probably do more to quest like efficiently, but I really hate like the idea of not being able to do all the waylaid supplies. So I've been letting that break up my questing, because I feel like that's how they designed it. Like that was the intention behind it. If I just like if I ignored the waylaid supplies, I'd probably be leveling a little bit quicker. Mr. Chewy, they're not your Chiefs, man. They're my Chiefs, and they're Amy's Chiefs. Been fans for a long time. It's just that the Super Bowl I'd like to see would be the Lions Chiefs. Because in that situation, like, I can't lose. Okay, so what do we want to do? Let's go after the Pillagers and Looters, then we'll go after Knoll Pauls. I don't know, maybe on the way somewhere we'll find the rest of the Oats. Poor old Blanchy is gonna die of starvation at this point. Chiefs are 8-3 because they had a bye week. Oh, okay, so they'll be 9-3 tonight. Got it. Atem, thank you for being here. I appreciate you checking out the stream. Don't jinx them. It's okay. I'll let the announcers jinx them. I think the announcers in the football game are the only ones with the power to jinx players and jinx teams. I don't think I have that power. Worlds, you started playing WoW for the first time a few days ago. Any tips for new players? Basically, my tip for new players is try a bunch of different classes. Take your time. You're not in a big rush. The game is always going to be there for you. Level slowly. Try to get like into the world and let yourself get immersed a little bit. Turn the game sounds up. Make sure your music is up high. And just have a chill time. Alex, you just watched my Horde Shaman video. Do I play both sides now? I mean, yeah. Yeah, sure. Like in the recorded stuff, I'm going to do Horde side. And then on the streams, I'm going to do Alliance, because that's where the guild's at. I didn't get this quest. I said I would, and I completely forgot. We'll come back for it at some point. Yeah, like any recorded stuff I do for SOD is going to be on the Horde side. Which is over on the Wild Growth server, which is a PvE server. I forgot how annoying the disarm is on these guys. Time to level up that unarmed skill. Christopher, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. That was close. Apparently I have no potions. I have crappy potions. Let's go ahead and put these out. It's better than nothing. Do I have food? I do have food. Somebody is inviting me to a group. I look around. I don't really see a player. Let's see. If I open my map... I don't know. I don't see you. Explain yourself. Oh, you tried to explain yourself. I wasn't looking in party chat. I was looking in stream chat for you to explain yourself. And you said something in party chat. My apologies. I'm totally with it right now. I should probably invite some people that are like nearby. Like, yeah, I don't mind grouping up with people, but I kind of want like people to be actually needing the quest. Maybe all these people are already in a group. I don't know. Yeah, they're all grouped up. Yeah, if you're nearby, then yes. If you have the quest, then yes. If not, I'm just gonna handle it on my own, I think. Dang, they tagged everybody. Caster Druid for the win, I guess. Let's see. Level 16 Caster Druid. Yeah, you better get that healing touch off, because they are going to pummel the crap out of you. There's your group. Your group's coming to help you. Just in time. It was a guildie. I don't know everybody in the guild. Like, I don't need help with quests. If someone has the same quest that I have, we can do it together. But I don't want anybody coming to help me. Does that make sense? Yeah, like if you're here in the area and you're working on the quest, which I'll be able to tell by Questie, then yeah, absolutely we can group up. But I don't want anybody just coming to help me with a quest. In the same spirit that I don't want anybody giving me gold or giving me items for this character. On subsequent characters, like on alts and stuff, I'll care less. But for right now, like, I don't just want help, you know? Yeah, if you're here, I opened the map and didn't see you. So if you're nearby, then yeah, like toss me an invite. But I looked at the map and didn't see a nearer, so wasn't sure like, what was the deal. And I don't really read in-game whispers and stuff. I have my whispers turned off. So like I'll see party chat, I'll see guild chat. So, but if it's like a whisper, I'm not gonna see it. Yeah, these guys are nearby. I mean, to say this place is farmed out is like, you know, that's not really saying enough. Let's get in here. We have to get in here and hope that our group like helps us out. I have to tag all of these guys. Well, I didn't manage to tag all of them, but I tagged 2 of them. Maybe a visit to Moonbrook might be in order. I'm gonna go check the far camp over here. Sometimes there are a couple of guys over this way. And remove from the group. That serves me right. Renee, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Steven, good afternoon. Welcome, welcome. Alex, how is level 25 treating you? What kinds of stuff are you getting up to? I can't take any help on this playthrough. I appreciate the thought though. But like I said earlier, I'm not accepting any help on this one. On alts I won't care. On alts you can throw your gold at me and you'll have more of it by then to give me. You can throw items at me on my alts, like save all your blues for me, I want all of them. I'm going on a melee hunter next. So but on my first character in the season, like I don't want any help. I appreciate it though. You got the pally weapon? Is that like BIS for you right now until you get like some PvP vendor stuff? I got another one of these scrolls. Are these only for mages? These are all mages, right? Okay. I'm stashing these in the bank. I have 2 of them already. Two SFK runs, awesome. The cool thing is like you can do SFK back to back. There's no 24-hour lockout now. Like realistically, you can farm SFK as much as you want. Did I ever get a weapon upgrade? I mean, I bought a weapon, yeah. I bought a weapon at some point. To upgrade out of the copper axe. Which was getting pretty dated. Weapon is level 15, so it should be good for a little while. Taffy, you're in BFD. So would you say that like you don't have to worry about getting like pre-raid BIS to step into BFD? Does it seem like pretty easy just to hit level 25, get a little bit of gear, and just like go into kill bosses in BFD? Yeah, we're gonna do BFD on Saturday, this coming Saturday. I think a bunch of people will be level 25, and a lot of you guys will probably already have done it. Like, and we'll see if I hit 25 early in the week. Maybe we'll see about doing something before Saturday. But I think right now I want to plan to do it on Saturday for the first time, which will probably be way after a lot of you guys clear it. It was pretty easy. Okay. And it resets every 3 days. Oh, nice. So you could run it on like a Tuesday, and then you could run it again on like a Saturday. That's pretty neat. I just expected it to be a weekly lockout. I have more fun on the warrior. I mean, in classic, like I haven't played a paladin yet in Season of Discovery, but in classic era, I prefer the warrior, as far as like engaging combat and fun factor. I guess I'm done with the oats. Old Blanchie's gonna get fed after all. I could have swore I saw a guy back here. Yeah, not in Sod. Nope. Last time I had a pally was the hardcore pally that got killed at level 39, falling off a boat in the middle of the ocean. Yep, a rare Sunday stream. It's because of Sod, obviously. You know, I right now, until I get my first character to 25, I really don't want there to be a day when I don't make progress, so... After I get my first character to 25, yeah, I probably won't stream on Sundays. I typically take Sundays off completely. But this Sunday, there's a stream. And next Sunday, we'll already be 25. We'll probably have cleared, hopefully we'll have cleared BFD. Want to do BFD Saturday and get it cleared. It's stuck in combat, so I can't charge anything right now. There we go. This area could really benefit from hyper spawns. Hyper spawns. And this will be the last Harvest Watcher that we need. Doesn't mean we might not kill some more for XP while we're waiting. Because yeah, the respawn rate over here is not very impressive. Not for the number of people that are running through here, just carving like a path through, annihilating everything in sight. We could go down to Moonbrook, but I have a feeling the situation is going to be the exact same down that way. JK, good morning. Welcome to the stream. God, one guy spawns, and it's a mad dash to get to him. Everybody starts running in the same direction all at once. Ugh. Sodalish, good afternoon. Thanks for stopping by. At this point, standing still is going to be just as effective as running around, it seems. Maybe we should post up in like 2 different spots. Oh, here we go. Are there tons of players playing right now? Yeah, it's very, very busy. Mm-hmm. So close. These guys right here should respawn any second. I'm just gonna hang out here for now. Project under fire. If you're talking about any of the waylaid supplies, you should be able to always buy what you need and turn it in. I'm not sure though about specifically for Warbringer. That I don't know specifically. I'm assuming they wouldn't do anything that made you need engineering. That's just like a base assumption. That they wouldn't make it so that you absolutely had to have engineering. Oh god, killed by the pillagers. What a way to go. What a way to go. Many hardcore characters met their end in the exact same way. Is it going to be a full... It's a full wipe. It's a full wipe. You need that mid player. You got a guy over here, guy over here. You need that third person to be kind of like a mid, to shift between the two disparate party members. Yep, that seems about right. The funny thing is that kind of shit happens in hardcore groups all the time. Like, you have like an illusion of safety because you're in a group, but then one person's over here, one person's over here, they both overpull, no one gets back up, they both die. Luckily it's Season of Discovery. This quest is becoming quite the bottleneck. Lots of people coming in, not a lot of people going out. What made me choose Stone Form over Escape Artist? Well, I mean, the main thing is that I choose my race based on like aesthetics that I like. And I don't make choices based on the racial abilities. I don't min-max, so... I wanted to play a female Dwarf Warrior, so I'm playing a female Dwarf Warrior. That's it. Daniel, good afternoon. It's going okay. Thanks for being here. How many runes have we found? We have 5 runes. Oh, that's my first mute. I stole both these guys from them, and I guess like I don't feel bad about it. Maybe I should. It seemed like they were trying to work hard to get them, and then I just walked up and slapped them both. Do we know how many more? It's out of 12. Yeah, it's out of 12 right now, down here at the bottom. So I have 5 out of 12. I don't know if that's going to be for the whole season. Some people said yes, that's the entire season. I think that's really silly to think that at this point. Like, why would that be for the whole season if we can get all 12 in this phase? It wouldn't really make sense. So I'm assuming the number of runes is going to expand as we go into higher level brackets. But for now, 12, and we'll have to wait and see. I think it would be pretty lame if we got all of our runes in the first 25 levels, seeing as how that seems to be the main things to discover. Like, yeah, you're getting the waylaid orders, you're working on rep and stuff, but as far as like actual discoveries, they all tend to be focused around runes, which means you're only in your gameplay experience, only 12 discoveries are going to be useful to you on the way to 25. And every other thing you come across that that isn't for your class, you should do what I'm doing. You should document it somewhere. That way, if you play other classes, you have an idea of like where to look for the discoveries. Or you could just wait till Questie puts everything into Questie, you know, and then GG. Yeah, Master Eden, I didn't notice it until I looked at somebody's screenshot in Discord. I've opened this menu many, many times, and I never noticed this until I looked at a screenshot in Discord of somebody else's game. Then I noticed it. So yeah, you're not alone. Bad time for me to have this guy. Fuck. Trying to set a fucking record of how many times I can die on this quest. That's obviously what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I mean, we probably gotta, if we wanna do stuff like that, we probably gotta invite some more people. Are the above 25 zones capped at 25? I don't really know. No, I don't think so. No, all the zones, like, there's nothing has changed as far as like what level enemies are in zones, what level quests are in zones. Nothing has changed as far as that goes. Like, when you go to the Stranglethorn, it's gonna be the level that Stranglethorn's at in Classic Era. You know what I mean? Like, nothing, they're all open, like you can get to them, but nothing about their level requirements has been changed. You are capped at level 25, you cannot level past that, but all the zones are still there, and all the zones are still operating at their normal levels. Wow. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Didn't manage to tag any of it. I'm starting to really hate this quest. I feel like it would have been more efficient just to go grind on stuff. What did we pick up? A tailoring pattern. 3 warriors and nobody can tag a mob. Good, good, good. Very good. Am I being followed by taggers? No, I think I'm just like surrounded by people trying to get the quest done. Like, no, yeah, I'm surrounded by taggers in the sense that I'm surrounded by other players. Yeah. I have been surrounded by other players of the game who are trying to tag. So yes, absolutely surrounded by taggers. You filthy mob taggers. How dare you tag mobs that you also need that I need? I'll show you. Actually, I won't show you because I can't tag anything. No, I mean, this is how it should be for prime time. Yeah, it should be this busy. This is how it's supposed to be right now. And that's fine. I enjoy it. My life will be easier when I'm playing tomorrow morning. But for right now, this is fine. It's just going to take forever to get it done. But we need 3 more pillagers, so we'll be done soon enough. Plus 1% block. I don't think I've ever seen a plus percentage stat on a piece of gear. Plus 1% block. So if you had like a really high block value, 1% would be more. 1% block, that's so strange. It's the shield of blocking. Oh shit. Okay, I'm rolling need. You know what? I need this, so I'm gonna roll need on it. I didn't realize it was gonna be like that, but if that's how it is, Daddy needs his waylaid supplies. I gotta have the rep, so. And I'm gonna have to stop after this quest. I'm gonna have to focus on this. What does this want? 6 brown linen pants. I'm gonna have to buy these off the auction house. Yeah, I'm gonna have to as soon as we're done with this one. Which I think, like, yeah, I think we're just about done. David, you've just about got what you need, right? Yeah, okay. Yep, cool. I appreciate the help. Thank you so much. I am going to drop group. I am going to go right to Stormwind. And I'm going to get this fulfilled. Because the last thing I want is to pick up another one of these, like I did the other day, and not be able to actually pick it up. So let's go do this. It probably won't cost me too much money. I have 80 silver. So we'll see. Brown linen pants. Okay, they can't cost that much. Not if they're linen. I think I have 3 to go. Like, depending on how much rep I get for this one. I got 450 last time. Yeah, I think I have maybe 2. If I got 450 for 2 turn-ins, maybe 2, but probably 3 to go. Is there anything good that you can see on the vendor once you hit friendly? Like, do they have gear? Do they have upgrades? Or is it all junk? Someone told me that you can't even see the vendor until you're friendly. But no one mentioned what they have. I could do that, Alex, but then they'd have to stop what they were doing to meet me in Stormwind. Or I'd have to wait for them in Stormwind. So they should be making those input. Now that they know about that supply crate, if there are any tailors, you should be making these and putting them on the auction house. Because apparently people are going to need them. There's some white items for friendly, including a bag. Oh god, okay. So there's nothing that we're gonna need until we're like honored, revered, etc. Nothing important at friendly. It's a 10 slot bag and a piece of gear of each type. But is it white gear? If it's white gear, then like why would I want white gear? Like the time it takes you to get friendly, like by the time you get friendly, like you don't need white gear. I mean, you never needed it to begin with. And it's not like there's transmog, so I doubt it has like a super unique look. Oh god. I have to get these now. There were only 3? Oh shit. There were exactly how many I needed, and that's it. There are apparently no others on the auction house. Yeah, if you're a tailor, you should make some of those and you should put them up for like 50 silver each. Because people like me who are desperate for rep are going to need them, and they're not going to be able to make them. Like, I'm not going to make that money back necessarily, but it's worth it. Alright, we're at 1950 right now. Let's see what we get. From 1950 to 2400. Did we get 450 for that one? If I get one more, then I think I'm going to hit friendly. So that's nice. I need to put this into the bank. This can go in the bank. I should maybe put like some of this gear up on the auction house, at least when I'm like in town I could do it. It vendors for 3 silver. I'll put it up for like 6 silver, and maybe it's probably not even worth 6 silver. It's probably worth like 5 silver. Let's see. What is it really worth? It's worth quite a bit more than that. Okay. I'll put it up for 15 silver. I'll undercut. People love it when you undercut them. There we go. By white gear you mean green gear. Oh, okay. Well, that makes no sense, but thank you for telling me. By white gear I mean technically it's green, and I totally misled you. I see. I see. Thank you for the clarification. I appreciate that. You came in and the first thing you said was a bunch of gibberish. Okay. That's an easy one. That was called low-hanging fruit. What PC am I running? I'm running on my PC. Yeah. More specifically, I have a 3060. I mean, I guess that's really the only relevant thing. It's not an amazing PC, but I had it built recently. So it's pretty okay. I'm gonna fly down to Westfall, and while I do that, I have to go bio. So I will see you guys on the flip side. It looks really good. Matthew, the reason that my game looks really good, probably better than other people that you see play WoW on the internet, is because I'm putting it out in 1440p, and also I have a higher bitrate. So my bitrate is 15,000 kilobits per second, whereas like shit on Twitch is capped at 1080p, and it only outputs at 8,000 kilobits per second. So it looks like hot garbage whenever the camera moves or there's a shadow. So the reason it looks good is that, and also I have my render scale turned up. So if you're not playing on like a 1440 or a 4K monitor, you turn your render scale up all the way to 200%, and that helps out a lot as far as how the game looks. So yeah, turn it up here. Unless you're playing on a 4K monitor, then you're already in the highest resolution that you can be in. But if you're in a 1080 monitor situation, then this helps a lot to make it look better. Alright, let's turn these in. How do you change your bitrate? In OBS. Yeah, it's in your output settings in OBS. You can change your bitrate. Marcin, how do you play WoW? What do you use? A microwave oven, typically. Connected to several potatoes. That are also connected to a hamster wheel. And inside the hamster wheel, a guinea pig. That's typically what most people use. What happened to my Warlock, Fleming? It died. Yeah, it died. Alright, I'm gonna go out to the west here. We're gonna look for the Knoll Paws. We're not gonna do any of the lighthouse stuff yet. And then eventually we'll head down here and work on the next Defias quest. Realistically, I should probably go back to Loch Modan, but I want to do as much as I can here to finish up things in Westfall. Yeah, Fleming, I found the Warlock really boring. So I pivoted onto a class that I knew I was going to have fun with. Marcin, I have no idea what we're talking about anymore, so... Sorry, man. I lost the whole thread of thought and conversation. And I'm not going to trace it back. Yeah, Carnifexia, I'm looking forward to Shaman tanking as well on my Shaman. I mean, right now I only have one rune. It's feeling really bad. But I hope that soon it'll feel better. Did I pull all these guys? I pulled 2 of them. That still might be too many for me to handle, realistically. Maybe I should just leash them. The weird thing is, like, I took my Shaman over into Tirisfal today. And I just wonder if the devs, like, put runes for classes into zones where the class, like, would not normally be. You know, like, you can't play an undead shaman, so if I'm questing in the undead areas, like, do I have a chance to find, like, any shaman stuff, or is all my shaman stuff gonna be over in Durotar and the Barrens? I guess the same would hold true for, like, you know, anything on the Alliance side where, like, the starting zone would not usually accommodate that class. Like, if you took a druid to Elwood Forest, like, you're probably not going to find a bunch of druid runes, I would think. Or like the ones that you do find like out in the world. Shane, nobody's found the Warlock tanking rune yet. That's incredibly disappointing. That's kind of what I was worried was going to happen. I was worried I was going to play the class hating it, like waiting for it to drastically change, and then like never have it change on the way to 25. And then me to just like kind of hate the entire leveling process. That's what I started to worry about. It's the only rune no one has found yet. That's because it's the coolest fucking thing that everybody was looking forward to. Yeah, like every single person rolled the Warlock looking forward to that. So like, of course it makes perfect sense it would be the one that's impossible to find. Hell, it might not even be in the game yet. How would we know? How would we know if it just weren't even in the game yet, or if it were bugged out in some way to never drop? We would have no idea, you know? And they're not about to tell us after the fact. Everything is sufficiently farmed out tonight. Good job, WoW players. You've killed all the mobs in Westfall. You can all retire for the evening, feeling accomplished, and leave some stuff for me to kill, please. Yeah, I wonder if there's going to be a listing of like of classes listed hardest to easiest to like finding all their runes, you know, like you gotta think that some classes it's really hard to find the runes, and other classes they feel like they're just kind of all handed to you. Like, not having found any other runes on the shaman yet, like I'm kind of feeling it. It's like, okay, am I ever gonna get another one? Am I ever gonna get an ability that I can push? Oh my god, I'm willing to buy hyper spawns. I got a dead layer. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely got a dead layer. That's true. Okay. Well, I mean, we can go further south, I guess. We don't have to stay here. We could go further north. That might be more beneficial. Yeah, the hyper spawns on hardcore spoiled us. You never thought you'd be saying that. But yeah, it's the truth. Yeah, I get used to stuff respawning like pretty much instantly. And that's not exactly happening all the time here. That was a good move. Now she should turn around and start shooting me or throwing something at me, but she didn't. She just runs away. It's totally wasted. Yes, keep running, please. That reminds me, I need ammo for my gun. I have a gun, but I have no ammo. This is rough. It's gonna be the night of no spawns. This is our life now. I'm assuming I can kill both these guys, but like in reality, I don't think I can. I forget that I'm actually really weak. Oh good, he managed to tag him anyway. So like not only is he gonna kill me, but I don't even have the tag. That's pretty awesome. Do I want to do something that isn't being here? Maybe I want to go somewhere else. Perhaps we go back to Loch Modan, I don't know. Being here, like, unless I just want to grind on mobs, like, being here seems kind of pointless. Way too early for Darkshore. Now the only other place I can go this level is Loch Modan. Like, that's my choices right now. I can be here, or I can go to Loch Modan. The shaman in the back of the cave, the game only spawns like 3 of them. You know, there's only 3 spawn points for the shaman. And they're basically always farmed out. So I don't know if that's going to be like any better of a situation than we're in right now. I think I just have to keep fighting random shit and just focus on getting XP. And if we can work at the quest, then great. But yeah, we might not be making a lot of progress on the quest. I'm gonna head over here and check out the situation back this way. And we'll just fight stuff. So this is the stuff at friendly from the vendor. 10 slot bag. I'm assuming these will be gloves like for your class? No, not at all. There's a piece of cloth, a piece of leather, and a piece of mail. So when we get friendly with the ACA, we'll be able to buy a belt that like probably won't be too great by then. Because like there's no way you can get there's no way you can get friendly by level 12. Like I don't even know what you'd have to do to manage to get friendly by level 12. It'd be quite an accomplishment. And like I can go buy a level 15 right now for like 5 silver. It would be better than that. They need to up the ante on the quest rewards for reputation to make it more worth it. Like they need to put some higher level stuff on there. Yeah, all that stuff is pretty useless. I hope they get feedback on that because it takes a long time to get this to friendly. And after doing such a long rep grind, you really want to be able to go buy something that you're going to actually want to use. You know like at the end of the Tranquiline rep, how you were able to get, was it a blue weapon or was it just like a really good green? I don't know, there was like a 2-handed sword that was like really good for paladins. So when you got like maxed out to get to that point in the reputation, it felt really good. Like every time you went to the Tranquiline vendor, it felt good. And they need to look at that and make this rep vendor have some more beefy stuff. Yeah, it should be at least a blue weapon. Yeah, the greens should be a little bit more powerful. They should be level like 16, 17, 18. Because like that seems to be when you're getting your rep to friendly, so they need to be higher level greens. And then a blue weapon for every class. Like it doesn't have to be super fucking overpowered, but yeah, make it Deadmines equivalent blue weapon for every class. Like why not? It's a fucking season of discovery. I want to be like really excited to unlock that rep. I don't want to like they're doing it again where you like you know the like you have a moment of excitement like oh I hit friendly, I opened the vendor up, this is gonna be awesome. Oh, all the gear is shit. Like why would you want to create those moments? That's like the worst type of experience in a video game. Is the moments where you get really excited about something you've done and then you get really fucking disappointed in the reward for what you've done. Like, why create that moment? It doesn't make any fucking sense. That's what happens when you don't test stuff. Like, I guarantee those rewards will probably be buffed. But they're not going to be buffed soon enough for us to not experience, like, that singular disappointment. You know? SOD, Season of Disappointment. I mean, some people might feel that way. When that kind of shit happens, I feel that way. Like, I was really excited to open this rep up. And now I'm like, damn, have I been wasting my time? Have I been wasting my time every time I stop to go do that? I mean, I'm not, because like I'm assuming maybe at higher rep levels there will be something, but you shouldn't be making people wait until possibly the next level band for that rep to pay off. It should pay off now, when we earned it. Yeah, the server is Lone Wolf. Mm-hmm. Well, this would be cool if we had like 3 more people to help us break this group up. We got a guy right here. He's jumping around like a madman. Maybe he wants to break this group up. Yeah, a new rune at Honored. Yeah. Are we gonna hit Honored in this level ban though? Eight-bit, they want you to do that. I'm telling you, the reason it's like that, I get why you hate it if you just want to quest, but the reason they did that is because they want to break up the leveling experience. They wanted you to have something that you wanted to prioritize over just doing the same exact leveling that you've done, you know, possibly dozens or hundreds of times, depending on if you're a new player or an old hand at it. It's on purpose, like, and if it bothers you, I get it, but like, it's by design. They want you to feel like, hey, I should drop what I'm doing, I should focus on this crate, and then I should return to it. Because otherwise, it's just the same leveling that like a lot of us have done a million times. Like, I like it. I like how it breaks up my questing. Like, it's not efficient. However, that being said, I want the rewards to be better. I want there to be a better reward for me being willing to break up my questing to focus on the supply crates. That's the only part they've missed for me so far. So I like the gameplay that it creates, but so far the rewards suck. So yeah, Blizzard, if you're watching, and we know that you are, just make the rewards better. Make them level 16 to 18 items, buff the stats on them, and then have a blue weapon for every class, or like, you know, type. Like, have a staff, have a two-handed sword, a one-handed weapon. You know how to do it. But that's what you gotta do to make it worth it when we hit friendly. And then keep doing that at every level bracket. Like, same thing in Honored. Make the rewards awesome. Give out an awesome weapon, because everybody always wants to get an awesome weapon. It feels really good to get an awesome weapon. And yeah, rinse and repeat. And you know, if this had gone through testing, if this had gone through like a beta and a PTR, like, that feedback would already be in the game. You know, people would have had the moment that we're already talking about, and like, it would already be in the game. So like, a part of it is accepting that we are testing the game, and we just have to hope that like a test, that they'll act on feedback, that they'll actually change stuff. That's what we have to cross our fingers for. I should probably run over here and turn in the old Blanchy quest. I don't see why not. I'm pretty close. It does give you a 10-slot bag. You get access at friendly. You get access to buy a 10-slot bag. The bag is more valuable than any of the items. That's the problem. It should be a 12-slot bag, firstly, because it should be amazing. It should be beyond what you can obtain naturally. You know, it should be something better than you could obtain naturally. So it should be a level 12 a 12-slot bag, and then just much better items and a weapon. And then everyone would want to farm the rep. Everyone would prioritize the crates. If they knew they were going to get a badass weapon and a 12-slot bag, it'd be easy to focus on it, you know? At Honored, you get a rune for the Pally. I would hope that at Honored, if the Pally gets a rune, I would kind of hope that like everyone would get a rune at Honored. Because otherwise, like, what are you doing to balance it out for people that wouldn't get a rune? Yeah, I would kind of hope that everybody gets one. But who knows? But here we are with shitty greens and a 10-slot bag, so who knows what they'll do, you know? The sky's the limit. Playing at night, I mean, it gives me a new perspective. I feel bad for people that can only play during prime time, because it does slow you down substantially. It really does. I mean, it's nice to see all the players and whatnot, and for me, like, I don't care, but I definitely understand, like, people who can only play during prime time. It must get kind of rough. Because here I am, I'm just, like, thinking about, like, tomorrow morning being able to play. You know, knowing that it's not going to be nearly as busy as it is right now. But a lot of people don't have that option. Every fucking thing is farmed out. And people have just decided to camp out. You know, I don't like camping out. I'm like, I hate running back and forth and I hate camping out. It's like, I like to fight stuff as I go. I like to have momentum, and obviously this is an anti-momentum environment. This guy's dead, so, you know, he's gone now. I wish we could have got in there and, like, grabbed one of these guys off of him. Now if I get on that aggro chain, like, I'm dead. These guys both got murdered. Nice. Okay, that leaves the node for us, and this guy we can take. He must have aggroed this guy right at the end. Yeah, I don't think we could pull any of these guys. I think, like, maybe this guy. But no, I have a feeling he'll aggravate everybody. I'm not gonna bother with it. Ding 25 tonight. Nah, probably by Tuesday. I think maybe Tuesday. I'm not in a rush. I decided pretty early on that I was going to play like a little bit more than normal, but that I wasn't going to hard rush 25. If I wanted to hard rush 25, I would just have made this a recorded series, and then I would have said very little, and I would have just grinded it out. Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna be capped at level 25 for like 2 months. It's not a big deal. You know, depending on how many alts you want to have, like, even then, if you're leveling slowly, you could probably still have, like, at least 2 alts to the level 25 cap. And, you know, there's, like, it's gonna be stuff to do at 25, but there's not gonna be, like, a ton of stuff to do. There's gonna be the raid, and there's gonna be PvP. And so the raid, I guess, is on a 3-day lockout. I mean, if you wanted to farm the crap out of that, you could. Is it a feature, or is not seeing the health or percentage of the enemies on the bar frame, like down here? I don't know if there's a setting to turn that on in Classic era. If there is, I've never seen it. I'm sure an add-on can handle it, but I don't like UI add-ons. Like we can see our numbers, but I don't think there's a setting in the default UI to see the enemy numbers. If there is, I've never come across it. I don't know where it would be at on Classic. To me, it like the numbers aren't really information that I need. I can see where the bar's at in comparison to the overall HP. So, I'll grab the chest. Yep. I'm sure there's just junk in it. Looting this item will bind it to me. Oh, nice, nice. Okay, herb baked eggs. Okay, okay. Inventory full. The fuck it is. No, it's not. We gotta drop some stuff. Okay, okay, and then we're gonna kill vultures for a bit. We have 3 eggs. This calls for 20. We're gonna probably buy some on the auction house, but let's farm them up for a little while we're doing other stuff, and then in a bit we'll go back to Stormwind. We have been fighting, like, I'm surprised we don't have more actually. We've been fighting quite a few vultures. G13, good evening. Welcome to the stream. What did I have for lunch today? I ate tuna out of a container. Yep, that was my lunch. We had made tuna sandwiches the other day, and there was some mix left over, so I ate tuna with a fork out of a Tuppermade bin. Standing up while watching the Lions play. It's the best lunch ever. You tried the belt, the bacon, lettuce, tomato with an egg. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? One of the best things ever created. What is a belt? It's a bacon, egg, lettuce, tomato sandwich. Yeah, it's a BLT with a fried egg. And it's really good. We should probably head back to town though. Like, I want to kind of farm these eggs up on my own, but I don't want to be full inventory. Let's cut across to the Saldean farm. That would be like the super smart thing to do. Especially seeing as how we have a quest to turn in over there. The killing fields we completed. Okay. Adding a fried egg or bacon to just about anything is delicious. Yeah, that's true. Except maybe like a chocolate ice cream cone. But yeah, anything else, yeah. Basically. Makes it more healthy too, I hear. Do you know what would be really useful to have in the Season of Discovery? I don't know why it's not in the game yet, especially with all like the waylaid supplies and stuff like that. It'd be really great to have a guild bank, Blizzard. Blizzard, we know you're watching. I know you're one of the 128 people currently in the chat. So why don't we have a guild bank? And why don't we have summoning stones for dungeons? Because we should have both of those things. In a season where you can change whatever you want, we should have a guild bank. And we should have summoning stones activated, please. Please do this this coming update, patch, Tuesday, maintenance day. Get it done. It feels so good to think we're going to cap out cooking and skinning, or cooking and fishing pretty easily. It's so awesome. I love level bans. they take all the FOMO out of like leveling up more slowly. It's awesome. What a great idea. Alright, the egg hunt continues. How long are they going to keep it at 25? They haven't said. They're going to look at the data. They said 1 to 2 months at BlizzCon, but obviously 1 to 2 months is a very different amount of time. My guess is going to be 2 months. My guess is that for the first level band, they'll want to go on the long side. Pull as many people into the game as you can, and all the while they know that they're not being left behind. So to me it makes sense to have the first level band at least 2 months long. They didn't convert BFD into a raid for only 2% of players to do it. They made that content hoping that the majority of players would be able to engage in it. So I would expect a long first level band. I would expect them all to be long. We're probably looking at a year-long season, and they're only having it's 1 to 25, 25 to 40. And then is it 40 to 60, or is it 40 to 50, 50 to 60? Because if we're only having 3 level bands, and we're having a year-long season, then you can make them really, really long. I feel like farming more eggs is the way to go. Like, how many do we have? We need 20. We have 8. Yeah, I feel like farming them is the way to go. What I worry about is somebody mentioned that they might have upped the drop rate for the waylaid surprise. The waylaid surprise. The child surprise. Someone said they may have upped the drop rate, and I worry about grabbing another one while I'm working on this one. Like, that would be a major bummer. Major bummer. But yeah, we'll keep trying to farm them up ourselves, and if I hit another waylaid supplies, I'm gonna be just flabbergasted at that point. People have cleared the raid already? Yeah. Yep. I know they have. Yep, people have cleared the raid. There's no reason to play. We're already behind. Let's just quit. We weren't the first people in the raid, so what is the point of playing? Yeah, there will always be people that will get to the content like super inhumanly fast. For the prestige, you know, of being the first. Compact shotgun, that'll sell on the auction house. For like 6 silver. Alright, I'm gonna do one more circuit down and around, back towards Sentinel Hill. And then whatever we still need, we'll get on the auction house. Any runes yet? Yeah, at level 16 I have 5 out of 12. I feel like other people must be farming these for the same reason. Everywhere I go there are dead birds. Duskwood is going to pretty much be level cap. I mean, yeah, you'll be in Duskwood a little bit, and also Red Ridge when you hit 25. Are there harpies in the area? I don't know. Not in this area. I don't know where there are harpies on the Alliance side, except maybe in some of the Night Elf areas. Yeah, I can't think of any of like the human or dwarven lands that actually have a harpy problem. I know there are some in Teldrassil. I feel like harpies are more of a horde side problem. There are some in Stone Talon. '49ers are beating the Eagles to the half 14-6. Well, I mean, they have to lose some games. Alright, we have 13 out of 20. We need to buy 7 of them on the auction house. That's not bad. That is not bad. We'll go do that, and I'm going to put up all the greens that we have. I'm going to put them all in the auction house. We're just going to undercut like whatever the lowest price is. Unless it's less than the vendor price, and then I'll vendor it. Alex, you're about to do BFD? That's awesome, man. I think that is everything. Going to the mailbox would be good. And then we have to find a cook fire. Or we have to make a cook fire. I guess we could do that. Hey.
Streaming?
Yeah, what's up?
I wanted to tell you, Mom left to go to the gas station.
Oh, okay. Mom ran to the store. Thank you.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I am doing some cooking right now for a supply chest.
Charizard's here again. Mom said when she gets back, she's gonna make me some brownies.
I thought we already had brownies.
No, that was yesterday.
Those are yesterday's brownies?
Yeah.
You guys ate all the brownies in one day?
No.
Oh, because there are brownies on the stove right now.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah. Charizard's here.
Charizard lives here until Christmas morning.
Oh yeah. You know, guys, when you're watching somebody eat like cookies and you're like, I want a cookie.
I'm sure they're all familiar with that phenomenon. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Most of them at least. Right, guys? Hello, by the way. Whoever said hi, James, hello. Hello, everybody.
Don't knock them all over like you did yesterday.
Okay. You don't remember anything if you were at that show yesterday. But I don't want to stick Mario's coming up. Also, all were sponsored by Mario. Wait, Dad, did you ever get a sponsor?
No, I haven't taken any sponsorships.
Why not?
Because people often ask me to play games that I don't like, and then I just don't respond to those people, because I'm not going to play a game I don't like, even if they want to pay me a small amount of money for it. Yeah. It's called integrity. I'm so close to friendly, we're not quite there yet. I got to do one more then, and then we'll get access to underwhelming greens and a 10 slot bag.
Is that like a forest?
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
Power? Underwhelming greens?
Under green items. Like items that, like, see how the name is green, has a couple of stats on it. That's a white item, see the name of it's white. That's a green item, the name of it's green. That's what I mean by greens.
You mean those emeralds?
No, I mean my gear. Look over here. Green item. My pants are a green item. My boots are a green item. My gloves are a white item. That's the quality of the item is indicated by the color. Alright, I'm kicking you out of my office because when I get on this flight, I'm stepping away from the PC for a minute, so I'm kicking you out too. Okay. Guys, I have to bio again. I've drank too much coffee tonight, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna step away in flight.
Thank you, whoever said.
Say bye to the stream.
Bye, everybody.
Probably time to do a little bit of smelting. We can make some of the bronze, but if we make the bronze, then we don't have what we need to do any blacksmithing. One of my items sold while I was AFK. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I mean, they're all up there for just... I undercut everybody by just a little bit, so I'm hoping they all sell. At this point, I'll take any silver I can get. Thanks, Johnny. I appreciate it. So yeah, I'm not gonna do the bronze. Let's have a look. I can't do a lot. Yeah, I need a lot more copper. We need copper for days and days and days. Alright, back out in search of null paws. We could go down here. Yeah, I've never fought them down here. I feel like they're higher level down here though, aren't they? Are they like level 17 and 18 down here? I probably don't want to mess with those. I haven't been feeling like super strong. So let's just head back over this way. We'll fight anything along the way because, well, I would really like to hit friendly and get my 10 slot bag. That would be really cool. Can you only buy one of the 10 slot bags, or does it give you access to buy like multiple 10 slot bags? Like, can I just buy 4 10-slot bags off the ACA vendor? Or is it unique? It's unique. That's so lame. There's no silver lining here. The gear sucks. The bag is unique. I can't do that while in combat. Okay, okay, okay. Why am I in combat? Why the fuck am I in combat? There we go. I have no idea why I was in combat. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I like it. Oh god, I love it. Let's go buy 10 healing potions. I like it. Who needs to get quests done? Let's just do this. At this point, the belt will be an upgrade, even though the belt is only a level 12 green. So, you know, at least technically I'll have benefited in some way from grinding up the rep. You know, I'll get the 10-slot bag, I'll get a green belt. I guess I'll have to be happy with that. Yeah, I feel like, obviously the more you kill stuff, the more that you have a chance to get one. You know, if you're just killing stuff, like, kill stuff as you go, like, always be killing. Always be killing, that's what I say. Taken out of context, that sounds really bad. But yeah, always be defeating enemies. Obviously, like, getting to the chest before everybody else is kind of like a luck thing, right? You can't really count on getting to a chest before everybody else. So in that regard, I got really lucky. But otherwise, it's like the more you fight, the more you're gonna get. I've gotten a ton that have dropped, like, randomly. The majority of what I've done has been random drops. I got that one out of a chest. I saw the one in the chest that I couldn't pick up, because I'd already picked one up from a mob drop. So I'm gonna keep killing everything as I go. Everything in my way will fall under my blade. And, you know, maybe by the time I'm 25, the dream is that I'll have hit honored with the ACA. Logan, how am I liking Sod? I'm liking it a lot. I'm having a really good time. It isn't everything I thought it was going to be, but there are lots of things in it that I did not expect, so it kind of balances out. It's missing some things I thought it was going to have that I made up in my own head, and then it has some things that I did not know it was going to have, so it's been a lot of fun. Now, healing potions, it doesn't say like small healing potion. It says this is a lesser healing potion. So I'm gonna take it literally. This might be expensive. Because yeah, it just says healing potion. This is lesser, which means it's gonna be one step up from this. We don't need greater healing potions. Okay. Ooh. I'm not going to be able to afford that right now. That could... Oh, wait. No. That's as cheap as it gets. Okay, well, what can I afford? For now, I can get 5 of them. I need 10. At this point, I have to farm up silver. That's pretty rough. It's time to sell everything. And like, if I can't finish this quickly, I'm gonna get another one before I finish it. And that's gonna be a real bummer. But I'm assuming like minor healing potions and stuff are not going to cut it for this chest. I'm assuming that it says healing potion, it means healing potion. We sell everything. Okay, let's hearth back. And we'll keep questing, but I'm gonna keep killing everything. Trying to grind up money, basically. And if we come across another chest that seems like it's gonna be a little bit cheaper to fulfill, then I guess we'll drop this. I mean, we already have 5 of the 10, so that'd be kind of a bummer, but we'll kind of play it by ear. What I need is a generous donation from a rich benefactor. No, I'm not taking gifts on this character. Yeah, I would. That would help me out. But for this first character, I'm not taking any donations, gifts, items, help. I'm doing it all on my own. And then alts, like once I have alts, if you guys want to throw gold at me, like feel free. I don't care. Save all your hunter blues that you don't need. Any leather blues or greens you don't need. Yeah, I'll be playing a hunter next after this guy. So I'll take all the stuff then. Absolutely. Son of a bitch. I'm already halfway there. I'm already halfway there on the potions, but I need... It's gonna be 70 silver. How much are 5 hand-stitched leather belts gonna cost me? This is where I need like a auction house add-on where I can check the auction house from anywhere. Because if these are substantially cheaper than 75 more silver, then I ought to drop the chest I have and grab this. Is anyone in a city right now? They could check the auction house and see how much a hand-stitched leather belt costs. Because if I can get 5 of them for significantly cheaper than the 75. That'd be awesome, and then I can hold on to the 5 potions, and maybe we get the same chest again later. I feel like these things would probably sell for like anywhere from 3 to 7 silver each. It seems like a really basic item. They had to have upped the drop rate for these. It's kind of crazy. What do you guys think? Do you think it's going to be cheaper just to grab this one? I need 5 healing potions, just regular healing potions. I have 5 in the mailbox, and then I would need 5 more. I think I'm gonna drop this for now. Feels bad. I think this is gonna be cheaper. If it doesn't work out, then whatever. I still don't have the money probably, so I still have to grind a bit. But I feel like this one's gonna cost less, and then we'll keep the 5 potions. We'll probably come across that same objective again at some point. I've gotten the one for rough stones like 3 times, so fingers crossed. And if we don't end up using them, at least then I have 5 potions I can pop at some point. I can sell them back on the... I'd probably just keep them and use them, but yeah, I could sell them back on the auction house if I want to. Turning on track minerals would be a good idea. Every time I die, I forget to turn on track minerals because I'm not used to being able to die. So I'm not used to having to recast the tracking. If I knew that I was gonna need this much money to fill these, like, maybe I wouldn't have went blacksmithing, maybe I would have went just herbing and skinning. Maybe I would have just went with like a money making build. If I would have realized like how much money was gonna play a factor in the season, I don't think I would have bothered with the blacksmithing. Because right now it feels like the season of the economy, basically. Yeah, see, if I want to make silver, I should grind on humanoids. Because humanoids have a chance to drop, like, junk gear and stuff that sells for a little bit more. Oh, that was close. Harvest Reaper prototype. That seems like a new thing. I don't remember a Harvest Reaper prototype. Alright, level 17. Let's go ahead and we'll put the last point into Improved Heroic Strike. I'm assuming this should be being added to my notes, huh? Because this is clearly something new. There we go. I don't know who this is for, but... Trying to do this quest is going to be the quickest way to not accomplish my goal. Yeah, like I'm probably not going to get any money if I try to focus this. Maybe we go into the mine shaft. Maybe the mine shaft will have respawns and we have a chance to get some ore down there. That sounds okay. We've got the Undying Laborer out here again. This is for the Paladin, I guess. I'm not working on this quest, but like I'll take the group for safety. They're way out there though. That's not gonna help me against these guys. Yeah, I would take the group for safety, but they're not even anywhere near me. And now I'm disarmed, and now I'm like, why am I in a group? Son of a bitch. Why do I feel so weak in this season? I thought it was supposed to be like the season of feeling strong. I feel like a shitbag against green enemies. It sucks. He's probably back there getting help from somebody. I'm sure of it. Let's run for it. I don't need to be in the group if they're not gonna like be helping me. They buffed their health and damage. Is that hard confirmed? Because I didn't read anything like that. I didn't read anything like that. Nobody's told me anything like that all day. Is it hard confirmed that they upped the HP and damage of mobs? I know they talked about the fact that they would consider it if classes started to feel too overpowered. I've played lots of warriors and I've never felt weak to start, or in the middle, or to finish. So, I don't know. Oh, they're all just right here. Oh, okay, that's good. I thought for sure I'd be able to aggro just one of them, but no, apparently not. Oh, okay, 6 fireballs. Good, good, good. I'm sure I'll be fine. I don't know what to tell you guys. If you struggled with it in other versions of the game, maybe I'm just better at the class than you. I never struggled with the warrior in any other version, so I don't know what to say. I can only reference my own experiences, and yeah, my experiences have been feeling very fucking powerful, like the entire time I've been on a warrior, until now. Alright, well we're not going back out that way, so until somebody disrupts it all. Chubbers, I appreciate that. Thank you for being here and for hanging out with the stream. Yeah, if you want hyper spawns, caves are where it's at. What are my plans for this Dwarf Warrior? To get them to level cap and to clear BFD, to do the PvP stuff in Ashenvale and get all the PvP gear, and to clear BFD probably like multiple times. I'm hoping we can get to a point where we can. I don't know if I want to do it every 3-day lockout. Maybe. I hear it's pretty easy. So maybe we could do it every 3-day lockout, but for sure I want to do it on Saturday mornings, like weekly. But I guess on a 3-day lockout we can technically do it twice in 1 week. I'm either gonna go arms spec. If I DPS I'll go arms spec, otherwise I'll have to go prot to tank. Depends on what I end up doing. It depends on how many tanks we have in the guild that actually want to take. I'd like to be able just to DPS. Do a two-handed DPS build. But if we need a tank, then I'll tank. Really? Really? Oh, yeah, gotta love it. What else am I in combat with? Everybody else is 500 mobs, I'm sure. Are paladins still good tanks? Paladins were never good tanks in Classic Era. Paladins are the worst tanks in Classic Era. They might be good tanks now, because in Sod they actually get a taunt and a couple of other tools, Avenger's Shield. But traditionally they were not tanks. They didn't have a taunt even in Classic Era. We don't know who the best tank is yet. Not enough people have cleared the raid to really know. Oh, this is what I didn't want. This is what I didn't want. The 20 silver leaf is super fucking cheap. I know that because I've done it before. It's like really cheap to get 20 silver leaf, so I'm gonna do that one. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. At least we did some farming. At least we were progressing the Nullpal quest a little bit. I have to go turn this in. This is what I mean. Like you have to get these things done right away. Otherwise, you're not gonna get them done, because you're gonna find another one and another one and another one. All we were trying to do was farm up a little bit of gold, and just in doing that and working on a quest, we found another one. I'm pretty sure they're just upping the drop rate, like, drastically for these things. If they're gonna up the drop rate so much, like, I kind of wish they'd up the number you can hold up to 2. 2 unfilled, or 2 filled, or 2 unfilled and 2 filled. You know, like, 2 of each. I wish they'd up it. If they're gonna increase the drop rate this much, they might as well. Chest always have one unless someone else loots it? Okay, well that's good to know. So if I already have one, don't open the chest, basically. It's intended to drive you back to the city. It's intended to drive you like out of your normal questing. And when like how they were dropping yesterday and the day before, that was fine. Because you could focus on one before you got another. I like how it breaks up questing. I like how you get one, and the priority then becomes filling that requisition order. But I'm a person who has leveled up in WoW millions of times. So I like that it breaks up the questing. I just don't like that so many are dropping before I have the opportunity to fill one, even when I'm focusing on one. Because I'm stopping what I'm doing, and then I'm doing everything I can to get the one I have filled. But even doing that, more are dropping. That's the problem. It's just like the drop rate is a little too high to only be able to carry, but I like it. I like the mechanic a lot. You know, I like how it like helps like people sell stuff on the auction house. It drives you back to the city. It breaks up the questing that, you know, a lot of us have done multiple times. So yep, I don't want that part to change. I don't want you to be able to carry infinite numbers of them. I want you to have to stop what you're doing to some extent. And focus on it if you want the rep. See, very cheap. We will make silver back on this one. It was marked as low level. That's really funny. And now she's available as a vendor. 45 silver still for the 10 slot bag. 24 silver for the belt. So we still are probably not gonna have the money for this. No, we are short. We are short. Let's hope that we sell some more stuff on the auction house. Speaking of which, we should put up the priest mace of healing. Yeah, Dreamer, that's what we heard. That once you hit Honored, it seems like every class gets a rune. Yep, I mean, we'll be honored by level 25, I think. It probably isn't for free. It probably costs silver. It cost 4.5 gold. Oh my dear god. With all the waylaid supplies that I'm gonna have to complete to get honored, I'm not gonna have 4.5 gold. I'm gonna have 0 gold. The way things are going. Like, the thing is, I like, we're never gonna have mount money like this. Unless I start selling stuff, like, on the auction house for a lot more money. Like, I need to check the sell rate of like copper bars, tin bars, bronze bars. Like, that's gonna stop me from leveling blacksmithing, but I might need to sell that stuff to make money. Because apparently having money is gonna be really, really important. It does feel like the season of economy. As much as it feels like the season of discovery. Yeah, but up to level 25, you're not going to be farming lots and lots of coin, though. Like, the amount of coin you can farm up to level 25 is not as much as, like, when you're trying to farm at level 38. One of the times I'm in Stormwind, I swear to God, I will pick up the quest for the pocket watch or the compass or whatever it is in this house. One of the many, many times we're in Stormwind. I'll do it eventually. One time I'll remember. I'm kind of digging fighting inside the mine for the Nopals. Mainly because we have the chance at getting ore. I gotta prioritize the skill ups. And suddenly we're all alone. We are on the Lone Wolf server. I think I'm on this guy's aggro chain. Like, I have to help him because I'm 90% sure I'm on his aggro chain. He's about to pull this pillager though and bite it. There we go, he moved out of the way. Well, that's not where it's at. By the time we get back there, someone's probably already gonna have that one. Oh, hi there. How are you? Tech. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. You don't walk up with a mob on you and get to say tag and have nobody tag the mine. Now you can share it. If you can both hit it, then yeah, go for it. Someone else is hitting it, you want to hit it, go ahead. You do not get to walk up and say tag and then expect a player just to like let you have it all, let you have any of it at that point. I would not expect anyone to do that for me. We've been standing at nodes with mobs hitting us, and we have not gotten to hit them because we have a mob hitting us, and that's just not how the game works. It was cute of him, though. It's the season of capitalism, and we have to be cutthroat. Thoughts, opinions? I was there first. I was the person who was there first who was able to hit the node. That's the you can go there first and stand there on it with 7 mobs hitting you, and you can say tag, but like you can't tag it. So if you could, the way you tag a node is by clicking on it. That's how you tag it. Then we can share. Then we can alternate. But no, you can't tag a node by typing it. It turns out that doesn't tag the node for you. It's weird that way. I never would have thought to type the word tag. He must have that macroed. It's like you got a mob hitting you. Instead of typing the word tag, like deal with the mob. Then maybe you can tag the next one. I'm gonna say tag every time I go to tag one now, just in case it works on somebody. I should have replied, "You're it." I think it's working. Nice, nice. Copper short swords? Yeah, I can do see, I called tag and that's why I got it. I got the chest because I properly called tag on it. Copper short swords we can definitely do. We might even be able to do most of them without having to buy anything. I think I have like at least 1 bar back. Yeah, we're good. I have at least 1 bar on the auction house. We got a bar on the inventory. We can do this right now. Could I let him tag it? Oh, I could have let him tag it. Fuck yeah. I could have logged out, deleted my character, and let him have every single node for the rest of the game. Yeah. But no, I didn't. I didn't let him have it because he was getting hit by a mob. There's like 7 other people in the cave anyway. Like, chances are, had I stood there to try to let him have it, like, someone else would have came along anyway. It's crazy. I've played WoW for a long time. I've never seen a player try to claim a node by typing out the word tag and /say. I've had them say rude things to me after I've ran up and grabbed it from them. You know, I've had people do that, but I've never had somebody try to call out the word tag. It's an interesting way to go about it. We are going to focus this one. We're going to go right back to Westfall. We'll kill stuff on the way, and we are going to head back to Stormwind and fulfill this order. We're almost done with Null Paws. Eventually, I should probably like just try to get my last Null Paw. Maybe we can get it up here. Maybe we can get it out here on the surface before we head back. That way, at least we've like completed the quest sometime in the last 2 hours. It's a first person that can hit it gets it, and then if someone else gets in there and gets some of the action, that's fine. It's like any other kind of tag. It's like I can't say like these next 3 are mine. Why you pull? Like that's not how the game is played. These next 3 are mine. Why you pull? I just tagged the next 3 mobs. Why'd you do that? Just gonna start confusing people with stuff like that out in the world. Sodalish, have a good rest of your night, man. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I'm gonna make some text macros so that I can claim like multiple mobs at a time and like multiple nodes. Like BT dubs, I tagged all the mine nodes. I tagged all of them in the whole zone. I tagged them all. I call all of them. I call dibs. Dibs on all of the tin in Westfall. Gotta broadcast it in general? Yeah, exactly. I call dibs. You're not respecting the dibs. Oh, okay, so we need... How many of these do we need? We need 6 of them. 6 times 36, 10, 20. We might need to buy a few. But I hope we can afford to do so. We might have some silver sitting in the mailbox waiting for us. Be Sad Dog, good evening. Welcome to the stream. Let's turn in the quest. Maybe we'll get a little bit of silver from that too. No silver. Very sad. Was that guy doing the moonwalk? We all do the moonwalk here. Yeah. So probably. Have I gotten any new runes since yesterday? No, I have not gotten anything today. I'm convinced I'm not going to get any more runes. Yeah, this is it. This is all I get. The only thing that's like actively being used is Victory Rush. Like, you know, Blood Frenzy is a good passive. Furious Thunder, like, I haven't really gotten to use it tanking yet, so not necessary. Devastate, haven't used it. Quick Strikes is only useful if I'm DPSing in a group situation, so... No, I haven't gotten any new ones, and the ones I have, I'm only really using Victory Rush. It's become the season of economy for me and not the season of discovery. We're just working on all these waylaid supplies. Season of capitalism. Exavision, it's going well. How are you? Alright, let's go to the auction house. We'll get the bad news about how much copper is going to cost me. First, let's check the bank. I think I have maybe 1 copper bar in the bank. Maybe, if I'm lucky. We'll also grab the mail. Maybe we made a little bit of money. We made a couple silver, so that's not bad. At this point, everything helps. No, I lied. There's no copper. Oh no, there is. 1 copper bar. Okay, cool. We'll take it. So we need 36. We have 19, 20, 21. I wish I could do math better. I think I need like 14 more. I don't know. Yeah, I can't do math, so pull out the old calculator. 15 more? I was close. I do have to have a calculator up at all times now because I literally can't do math in my head. Oh my god, where are the stacks? Give me a break. Where are the stacks? Okay, I saw some stacks. Okay. Yeah, these stacks kind of suck. Here we go, 10 for 10 silver. I need 15. Let's grab these. And then let's grab these. And then we should be good. Wait, what happened? I bought a 10 stack and a 5 stack and I only ended up with the 5 stack. What happened? What did I do? Oh, if that 10 stack is gone, I'm gonna be upset. And now I have to click all the way back to it? That's upsetting enough. Dear God. Is there a way to filter so that I can only see stacks? Like I can skip all these single ones? They're really just getting in my way. It's gone. Like somebody bought it like right from under me. Okay, that's great. Let's see, we have some stuff to sell. We have this thing. 7, we'll put that up for 720. And we have this thing. I don't understand these things. Do they sell for anything at all? No, they don't sell for anything. Shadow gems sell for a little bit. Now tin bars, I might be able to make some money off of tin bars. Yeah, I feel like I should do that. How do I split the stack? If I do 1, was that what it was? No, 6. Let's do 650. Is there a way to tell it to split it? Like, I want to sell it individually. Do I have to split each one off in my inventory? How heinous is that? That's really, really bad. Ugh. Gross. Oh, it didn't split it. I have to split it into the bag. And then I have to drag it to the auction house. And then if I don't do it right, it fucks up my amount. Alright, well, I hope that makes us a little bit of money. I ended up with 36. Oh yeah, 34, 35, 36. Okay, we're good, we're good. Let's go craft some short swords. And while this is going, I'm gonna go bio. I will be right back. I should smelt the tin as well and then just sell more of it. I don't have enough for the weak flux. Oh dear God. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna sell these, obviously. Do I play Pally? Not yet. Not in the Season of Discovery. Right now I'm on a Warrior. I might try Paladin at some point. The next character was going to be a melee hunter. And then we'll go from there. Wrong place. Let's go back outside. I'm hoping this is not a low level one. Let's see. There we go. 15 silver. I didn't seem to get any rep. Are we capped out at friendly? And if we are capped out at friendly, thank you for telling me. Thanks, guys. Yeah, obviously, you know, with the knowledge that we're capped out at friendly, prioritizing those or doing them at all, it doesn't really matter to me. Obviously, sometimes they cost more silver than you can to complete it. But apparently we're capped. Yes, no. I mean, it was not a level thing. Because I got rep off a low level turn and it called it low level last time, but I still got rep. This was not a low level turn in and I didn't get rep. So, like, how do I determine what the level of the requisition order is? If not by what the quest giver tells me when I go to turn it in. What metric am I supposed to use to know when I find one on the ground? What metric am I supposed to use to determine whether or not I should do it? Because that was a more complicated one that was not a lower level one. It was an at level one for me. and then I get no rep. So I guess I don't fucking get it. Maybe it's something really obvious and I'm just a fucking idiot. That could be. Yeah, I got no rep for that one. I've done duplicates before and I've gotten rep, so that duplicating it is not the issue. I turned in multiple for rough stone and I got rep for all of those. So it's not that it was a duplicate. There's some other kind of metric it's looking at to determine whether or not it should give me any rep or not. So unless there's some visual way to tell, it's kind of bullshit. How long have I been playing the game? 3 hours and 21 minutes today. But if you mean like in my life, I've been playing WoW since it came out. So like circa 2004, 2005. Oh yeah, the swords were in the crate. I clicked the crate, it puts all the swords in the crate. Yeah, I filled the crate. That's a good thought though, like maybe I didn't fill the crate. I wouldn't put it past me, but no, I filled it. Son of a bitch. You could turn the crates in empty, but you get less silver and supposedly less rep. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you can turn them in empty. You just don't get a lot for them. I was getting like 450 rep. I was getting anywhere from 300 to 450 rep for a full one. And anywhere from 6 to 12 silver. But apparently that stopped as soon as I hit friendly. Lael, have a good rest of your night, man. We'll see you next time. Oh my god, this area has been completely farmed out. Yikes. A 5-man group should help. I got a temporal beacon. That's cool. How do you get gold without spending money in the game? By playing it. Yeah, it's called grinding. Mm-hmm. The lower tier ones stop giving rep at friendly. I'm willing to accept that, but what my question is, how do I know which ones are lower tier and which ones are higher tier? What distinguishes them from one another? Oh my god. Son of a bitch! Does anybody have res at this level? Does the paladin, or does the paladin have a res yet? I don't even think he does he? He can res. Okay, great. Oh my fucking god. I'll die no matter how big the group is. Like, I'm bound to get killed. 5-man group, dead. It's the zone they drop in. So in other words, like, don't do anything else until I get into Red Ridge and Duskwood, or Wetlands. Like, I don't get it, because like some of the zones in this zone are equivalent to like some quest over in Red Ridge. Like, I don't understand why. If it doesn't say low level when I go to turn it in, like that's no indication at all. So in other words, there's no indication in the game which ones are going to give rep and which ones are not going to give rep. Because I fucking turned in a low level one and it gave me rep, and then I turned in one that was not a low level and it didn't give me rep. They need to just have an indicator. It needs to tell you flat out in the tooltip if it's going to give you rep or not, so that you're not wasting your time. I mean, I kind of want this. I saw another need go up, so I'm gonna roll on it. I'm gonna equip it. I'm not doing any more that drop in this zone. I'll do more waylaid supplies once we're in Red Ridge and Duskwood. But I'm not going to do any more that drop here. We're almost done here anyway, for the most part. Same thing with Loch Modan. Like Loch Modan, if we get any in Loch Modan, I'm going to assume that they're low level, and I'm not going to do them. Bone Crusher, nothing fundamental about the game changed after Wrath. You're still doing the same types of quests over and over again to different scenery. Kill this, pick this up, loot this, go here, kill this. It's this. It sounds like you don't like MMO quests. Nothing formulaically changed about World of Warcraft questing during or after Wrath. It's always been the same. You kill shit and you loot shit to different scenery with different enemies. You know, at different levels of difficulty. Standard MMO questing. It's not for everybody. Yeah, it was. If anything, it was worse after Wrath, because then, like, not only were you doing the same types of quests, but they were all clustered just yards from the quest giver. Like, oh, there's the quest giver. Go 5 yards from the quest giver and do 6 quests. There wasn't even like a sense of like adventure of going out into a world after Wrath. Everything was just like super convenient to just walk 5 feet from the quest giver and get it done. Yeah, I mean, it's not fucking Devil May Cry. The game's the moment by moment gameplay is not like intended to be super exciting. You know what I mean? I'm done here, aren't I? Oh yeah, I am done. Back to town we go. Yeah, the retail zones, anything like Mist of Pandaria and after. Like, the mob density is, like, outrageous. It sometimes, when you're going through those zones, it sometimes stops feeling like you're exploring a part of a world, and just starts feeling like you're just going through a video game level. Just a level that's, like, full of all the things you need to complete the level, and it doesn't often feel like a part of a world once you get into, like, Mist and after. And it's mainly just because the mob density is so crazy. There's not... You look off into the distance and, like, see this stretch of open land where there's no enemies. You see how I can look out into the distance and it looks like an area? Because there aren't 70 fucking mobs. Find me anywhere in retail where you can look off like this and not see any fucking enemies. You won't find it. We don't need that. It would have been nice. We should probably... Let's take the main hander just in case we don't get anything better before we tank. We'll take the one-handed weapon. And then I guess the other stuff we have to do here is finding the messenger. We have to get the messenger, which could be a huge pain in the butt, actually. Now that I really think about it. It could be a huge pain. How many people have successfully gotten the messenger? I guess if you have a group for the messenger, do you all get to loot him? I guess that's like another important question. This one goes out the Red Ridge. We should probably follow up on this. I do have the flight point, thankfully. And then we could pick up the Dry Times quest, and we can gather all of the alcohol. We have the Thunder Brew whatever from the dwarf that we just got. So we need to make sure that we hold on to that. Everybody can loot the messenger. That's good. I think I have to do this one first, don't I? I'm gonna grab some of the quests here. We're not gonna work on them right now, but I'm gonna grab a couple just to kind of have like the level in mind of when we should be here. We have some level 15 and 16 stuff to do back in Loch Modan that we'll probably have to do first. Yeah, level 15. So yeah, we can come here and quest almost anytime we want, but I feel like we should probably wrap up Loch Modan first. Lost Tools is 16. I'm gonna grab this one. That way when I go to Goldshire for the booze quest, I can do this as well. And then the mayor here has a quest to go around and talk to all the leaders between Westfall and Darkshire. Let's go grab that. Dry times, yeah. Let's grab dry times. We could probably do Hilary's necklace and the lost tools really quick. Just to have those ones done. Fleming, have a good rest of your night. Thank you for hanging out with the stream today. Oh, that was really lucky. You guys like how we had Aspect of the Lion here? I guess they didn't program Aspect of the Lion to only apply to the party of the hunter, so it just applies to everybody around the hunter. Which seems like a bug. But yeah, I guess we can just call it, we'll call it intended gameplay. Muted? I mean, maybe. I might have said something on mute. The last thing I said was talking about how we had lion aspect, the hunter's lion aspect. So if I was muted for that, if you didn't hear me talk about how we had aspect of the lion, then I might have been on mute by accident. Otherwise, I haven't said anything else. Otherwise, I wasn't on mute, and now you're going to be muted. You're going to be muted for insinuating a false mute. Yeah, then emulations, I'll give you one. I'll give you one call out for a false mute. That's all you get. Tell me I'm muted. You'll see who's muted. I'm muted for saying muted. Yep. Doesn't get more ironic than that. Retail is better than classic. Okay. You're definitely allowed to have your opinion. I don't know if anybody really cares, but you're allowed to have it. Spits coffee. No! No, I can't believe you said that here. How could you? Here, we'll fix it. It's fixed. And because your name is Donald Trump backwards, but mainly just because, you know, trying to instigate with like the laziest comment you could ever have. You're in a room full of people watching Sod. It's like the laziest thing you can do is just to make a blanket statement that retail is better. So we'll see you later. I hate laziness. I hate laziness in my trolling. I accept all kinds of trolling, but the lazy kind I fucking hate. I take pleasure in booting the lazy ones. Yep, there's nothing I hate more than abject laziness. Sometimes trolls just like the troll. Sometimes people don't even know they're a troll till the moment when they troll. And that's okay, but sometimes because of that they don't get to stick around. I mean, I tolerate creative trolls and like subtle trolls a lot longer than I tolerate lazy trolls. Like if you're like creative or unique or you're very like subtle, like you're very low key, then like I tolerate you like a lot longer because I'm fine with it. I just don't like lazy people. You have to apply yourself. There's a guild by that name. That's awesome. I love it. That was not the flight point I wanted. I don't think that was the flight point I wanted. I mean, I wanted to go to Red Ridge first. Maybe I'll do all this like flying back and forth on my own. Yeah, we need to go to Red Ridge, then we have to come back, and then we have to go to Darkshire, then we have to go back. It's like a lot. It's a lot of back and forth, and maybe I'll finish the rest of it on my own. It's a lot of flight point riding. And the evening streams have been fun. It's probably not something I can do all the time. I'm doing it right now because I'm really engaged with the season, and I'm really hyped for the season. I don't think like evening streams are something I could do every day forever. Because, you know, I like to do other things in the evenings, and also like I get really tired really early because I'm an old person. So like by this time I'm feeling like mentally tired. But I plan on, you know, probably for the next week until I get this character to 25. Then I might be doing evening streams. But after that, probably not so many. Let's see. Yeah, I could keep flying, but I also have a Chiefs game to watch, and kickoff is coming up fast. It's coming up soon. Because yeah, I think we go back to Red Ridge, and then he has us come back and talk to Giran, and then Giran sends us back, and then he has us go talk to Mayor Ebenlock, and then he sends us back. And then we gotta go talk to Matthias Shaw. Alright. Yeah, I ran out of coffee a long time ago, so... Right, we're going to Red Ridge, aren't we? Messenger to Stormwind, let's see, go back to Solomon, yeah. Seven minutes. Do they kick off at 8 tonight or 8:20? Sometimes they, like the evening games sometimes kick off at 8:20 or 7:20, whatever time zone you're in. Sometimes they kick off 20 after the hour, sometimes they kick off like right at the hour. And I don't know which it is today. Alex, I'm looking in guild chat. Your BFD didn't go well. Ninja looters and whiny bitches. That sounds about right for WoW. Yeah. Ninja looters and whiny bitches in your BFD run. Sounds about right. Yeah, at this point, like, yeah, I guess if you pug with Master Looter, like, I don't know, people are gonna ninja stuff. Did you get to see any of the fights? Like, you got to see the fights, but like people weren't giving out gear. Yeah, well that sucks. I wish I could say I'm surprised, but it doesn't surprise me. You killed 2 bosses? Hey, that's good at least. At least you got to see 2 bosses. It's the true pug raid experience when you have people whining and people stealing loot. It wouldn't be authentic otherwise. The Murloc boss has some weird mechanics. That's good to know. I look forward to seeing the bosses this Saturday. I'm not going to look up strats. If you guys know the strats by then, you can tell me, you know, when we do it. But I'm not going to look up strats or anything. You guys can just like give me the rundown on like the few things that they do. And I'll just sight read the fight. You need comms for it. Yeah, I mean, some people probably do, for sure. Especially when you're first learning the fight, you do. Or at least it could help. I personally don't believe that there are many fights that you like absolutely have to have comms for. I feel like fights can be learned, people can execute them. Like, comms are like a good advantage, definitely. Like for guild, yeah. I hate going into a pug and like using somebody else's comms and getting into their comms though. My tin bars are selling. You know what? And I didn't put the next ones up. I should do that. I need to put these up on the auction house. Yeah, I have to get to Stormwind before I log out tonight. Because I need to get them up on the auction house immediately. It might be one of the things I can sell at this level that will actually make me a little bit of silver. Alright guys, it is 8 o'clock. I have had a wonderful time this evening. Thank you guys all for being here and for all the support. I do appreciate it. I will be back on tomorrow, probably around 11 o'clock my time. And I hope to see you guys all then. I'm going to put myself on a flight for Stormwind, and I'm going to be logging out for the evening to watch some American football. Thank you guys again, truly do appreciate it. Until next time, take care of yourselves out there in the real world and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.